So I took the little emus and put them outside. 2 of them aren't so little. 2 are, or 1 is dinky. She worries me that a rat's gonna take it out because it's so small. So I lock it up. I lock them up at night. Let's see if I can get in here. Good morning. So I have another batch of hatching eggs in the incubator. We're testing out the cabinet. All those feathers are not from a dead bird, but these are. I had 2 pullets get killed the other night, unfortunately. So I've got coop cleanup to do. I'm going to take all the sawdust out. I'm going to put some sand in there because the weather is now changing. There's a huge rat. Huge. The weather's changing. So it is that time of year where everything's going to dry out just a tad. I've been feeding them again twice a day. And these sneaky birds back here know that I always throw some back there. My recycled bag feed pile needs to go out. It's just too far to walk to go the other way. Okay, now I hear peep-peeps. That means they're alive. Put some spinach in the bowl for the emus. And peep-peeps. So it's not very sophisticated. I don't have a bunch of money to buy a bunch of supplies, so I've just been kind of making use of what I have, which is just not much. Oh, and my little peep-peep's alive. So they get locked up just in case a rat feels frisky and wants to try and take them out. Good morning. So they were sleeping, so I might come out here a little bit later to let them out, and that way it's just less risky. I mean, check this out. I made a hole in the sheet to hold the door open, except for I can't put it on there. So I think I do have a couple chickens sleeping on these roosts, which is fine, I guess, but I really didn't want chicken poop in here with the babies. Hi, little tiny. Look how tiny this one is. It's a little bitty. Hi, peep-peep-peeps. And Goose tries to kill them. He does not like them at all. The bad part about the makeshift gate and the makeshift things is doesn't work very well. I struggle trying to keep that gate closed, but keep all their feed in cans. Rat trap's out, but hasn't caught anything recently. I'm concerned about the little one getting killed by a rat. It's just too tiny. Hello, good morning, peeps. Peeps. They were just too big, too messy in the cabin. I couldn't keep them in the brooder anymore. It was, these big ones were jumping over the edge and running around the cabin, pooping everywhere. Yeah, you and your little hand. Look at that hand. Little emu hand. See if you can see the claw. Yep, there's a claw. Little peep-peeps. I guess I'm done with the paper towel. Try to give him a chance to get the spinach. Hi, little tiny. There's my baby. The little one still lets me pick it up whenever I want. Hi, little one. It's all about being slow. Not sure what happened to his nose. I don't know if I got... Hey! Grabbed a leg. Rude. Poor little tiny foot. You're rude. You're rude, emu. You are the male. And surprisingly, that male is not as friendly as this female. Are you pooping? You making a little emu poopy? Oh, you made a little emu poopy. So here I stand, concerned about this little one. I did make them a shelter and a run, but I don't know how these guys are gonna do this. Willie, she's investigating. So she can technically reach through and grab one of the bigger ones by the head. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open the main coop door. She's very curious. What are these things? I'm gonna open the main coop door and shut this run so the emus aren't in here. Beep beep. No, you can't come out. Willie, why do you want to eat them so bad? Come in. Spinach. And then I'll put some food in here for the little ones. I'll put this dish out here. So the mews have some food. And that way, I keep the big ones out. Poop has been building up. I can't shut the door. Keep the big ones out of here. That way they can not be attacked. No, they don't require much. I'm just gonna give them a snack. And then they have a bucket of water. The little one has a hard time getting up there, but I keep it full. I filled it up last night, and then I'll come back and fill it later this afternoon. It's gonna be kind of warm. Don't mind me, my makeshift gate latch. I know how the emus work. I'll end up just ripping the rope right out of here. It's kind of tough having to do everything with nothing, but it is what it is. I chose to have them, so I have to make something work until I can make it nicer. So lid this up. It will go. The chickens will go out. They'll go out here and graze on some grass and stuff while I go inside and work. And then the mews, little ones, can have some room to roam in that run instead of being cooped up in their little brooder box. So I made them a little thingamabob that has a covered area. Rats are not going to be able to get into it. Eventually they can dig in, but I'm not too concerned right now. But the chickens have plenty of freshly mowed space. But for some reason they just congregate right here. I'm going to come back out in a little bit and check on the little one and hope that a rat didn't get it. I just hope that there's enough feed for the rats for the next few weeks until it's big enough to fend for itself. But I am going to go back in and go back to work. Hi, little chicken. Here's my Pavlovsky hen. Surprisingly, this little tiny chicken lays a pretty good sized egg. I'm surprised. So I'm going to take all that wood chip out. I'm going to treat for mites and lice just in case there's an issue with them. Do that every once in a while just to make sure. And then put sand in there for the warmer months. The wood chips don't do very well because they, oh gosh darn it, you spilt it. The wood chips don't do very well because they They just kind of slide around on the linoleum. Oh, are you cold, little tiny? Oh, you're cold. Poor thing. Hi, little one. It'll warm up. There's a couple spots of sunshine. There we go. Little teeny tiny. Hi, everyone. Well, I hope for the best. I don't want anything to happen to it. But I'm gonna go inside and go to work. And then come back out in a little bit and check on it. Okay, bye.